one of the F1 18 career mode. No, I don't sign off because it's a long game, but I like it. We're doing a career mode. Today we start with Australia, the Australian Grand Prix, and I am going to join Charles Leclerc. One shot in qualifying. The race distance will be 25%. Formation lap will not be on. Hopefully we can do this. But we're at, I can't remember what it is, but Charles Leclerc is going to be our teammate for this season. Hopefully me and him can get some points on the board. Charles Leclerc will be hard to beat in a couple of races, but if we can get around the race and beat a couple of favourites, we got to put really good laps and really win races and get some wheels on the move. But we want to get some podium finishes by the end of the season and grind our team to victorious to win the Constructors' Championship. The opening Grand Prix of the season is in Australia. In Melbourne. It's in Melbourne, in Australia. And this is going to be a great day.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is motorsport journalist. You'll be seeing quite a lot of people during the season. Still, you're a great team, impressed with your career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes? Let's pose the question for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about when you see some action on track. I think you can win off EP1 for free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team is protected by what you say to the media, so be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data centre. Good luck out there today.
Thank you, ladies. I'm going to go meet Carl, who's in the engine room, and he's going to discuss it with me. Here is Carl, my man. What's up, dude? Super F1 team, and my teammate is Charles Leclerc, so I'm hoping he will do really well as a teammate, and I'll grind myself to victorious.
Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources.
But guys, I'm drinking Pepsi still. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this stream. There'll be a series episode nearly every day, but maybe tomorrow we'll do episode number 2 as the series is going on.
Make this all look good, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome to your new team.
Welcome to Melbourne, where the...
Morning, it's Jeff here. I'm looking forward to working with you as your race engineer. Hope you've had your coffee, because we have a lot of work to do today to get ready for the season ahead. We're ready.
As I play a cockpit, as it's the only kind of racing car driver, I want to be a really successful driver. Right now, starting on here in Melbourne. Practice 1 starts now. Well, we're starting well on practice 1, and hopefully you guys will really enjoy this series. I don't know if we have a successful season. We might get up, call up to a much better Formula 1 team. My teammate is Charles Leclerc, if you haven't already heard. I think he's a very good teammate. Very nice driving. Really good positive sign so far, my drivers. Honestly, guys, so far with the way we were driving, I've been very impressed with the way that I've controlled the car. Controlling it very nicely. Since I'm getting a good shift out of my first job. Sebastian Vettel's up there. Oh guys, we've only finished a few seconds behind Sebastian Vettel. We're going to retire from the session. Decent first session here at the Grand Prix Racing in Melbourne in Australia.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Raikkonen, Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. That concludes.
Okay, practice 2 is up, then we've got practice 3 and then qualifying, and then if we get into it, we will be in the race and hopefully have a good Grand Prix.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula.
Right, but it's been hard work, but that.
How are you finding things with the team? Are you settling in? What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet? Great! Well, that's everything.
Thank you. That's a great I had my great first interview. So guys, that was a great first interview here in Melbourne as the Grand Prix is starting in a few minutes time. It's going to be really incredible. But the Grand Prix is in Australia, and I'm from United Kingdom, I'm from Scotland, but I put my nationality as British. Practice 2 time. We're on to practice 2 here at the Grand Prix here in Melbourne. Hopefully for a good race around, and hopefully start off and really continue up our race up the race course. As last in the first practice, we got a time of 1:39. Can we beat that? Hopefully yes. Hopefully yes we can. We're already starting positive. Let's go. I think we've improved on that corner. Can we beat 1:39? I hope so. But the race is already. But nice to beat 1:39. Already on flying start in this one. Guys, you can already see it on the camera, Charles Leclerc, my teammate, is just ahead of me at the moment, and we're having a good session. Oh guys, went spinning about. Okay though.
We're seeing major wing damage. Box, box, box.
We went spinning about there, but we're okay. At least the car's alright. This time was absolute rubbish. Rubbish this time. Gonna try another lap. We're really trying our best to get a good time on this race course here in Melbourne. It's a great venue. Cars just went off the track, but we're okay. We've recovered from it. We're still on the track. We're doing well. Another quick, terrible time though. The time is terrible this time. And we're going to retire from practice 2. We did try with the wee 2 laps, but not good enough this time. We were pretty good yesterday. Today we've been pretty poor. We're going to pull over to the side and say lovely.
As all the cars are now
Kevin Magnussen is up for a good start.
Magnussen. But no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Is that over? Practice 3 we're heading on to. Practice 3, we move on to ahead of qualifying tomorrow. This is practice 3 and then qualifying tomorrow, and then the day after it is race day. Now we're going back out onto the track for practice 3 and then qualifying tomorrow, and then we'll be ready for race day. Come on guys, let's do this practice 3, let's get it going. Right, let's go. It's practice 3 time.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
This is actual quicker time than normal. We got 1:32 that time. That's the best. We're good in practice 1, practice 2 shocking, practice 3 we changed our rhythm. We got a lot of caught ahead. Why?
An interesting practice session there. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Hamilton, Anderson and Nico Hulkenberg. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
But qualifying now, we're on to, but we came second behind Lewis Hamilton. As we know, we're off to flying now. His practice 3 was excellent. Qualifying, we qualify second, we'll be behind Lewis Hamilton probably, and try and fight for a pole position. To get on the podium, it would be nice. We've done some great driving. We did some great driving there.
Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract. On one side, the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information regarding how you're perceived throughout the paddock, your reputation with the current team, and your overall value to them, which is a combination.
It's race day.
Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favourable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain.
But it is race day here in Melbourne, in Australia. Guys, Melbourne match day. Well, race day 1 out of 20 races. No. It's a light cold day, cloudy day. It's 20 degrees here though.
We eventually reach the season finale at the circuit in Abu Dhabi. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have
very nice race course. I think we have a chance of doing well, but we need to.
Laps speed at around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable. As recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with the addition of new safety features, the return of France and Germany, and an expanded 21-race calendar, and more time content.
The Melbourne Grand Prix, the safety car is already in confirmed.
With Alfa Romeo and Aston Martin returning as time.
There's Valtteri Bottas, who starts 5th. Valtteri Bottas, the Greek, is hoping for a good and sensational season. Sebastian Vettel was starting on pole position this afternoon. Ferrari are hoping for a good positive start.
Looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 4th constructors title in a row. For the first half of the season, it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chase and pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi.
Max Verstappen starts 4th with Max Verstappen, the Red Bull racer, hoping for a good racing start.
Surprise this year. Given the additional restrictions on engine components, they need to be strong in terms of both performance and reliability. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. Edging out Raikkonen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Valtteri Bottas, and Hamilton, Magnussen, Grosjean, Perez, and Nico Hulkenberg. Sainz, Alonso,
Charles Leclerc, my teammates 13th.
Hartley, Stroll, Stoffel, Van Dorn,
And I'm starting last.
and Anderson.
Guys, my teammate Charles Leclerc is starting 13th,
Not the
and we are
best place to be
starting
at the start of it.
20th. Wait, it's going to be a good first race. And already we've not gained a place. We are still remaining in the top position. Hopefully we can get past somebody. We're on the outside of a couple of cars. A knock on. We're trying to get past now. Good starts, honestly.
All right, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
It's brilliant. We're really leading the way. Trying to stay in reach of Ocon and Charles Leclerc. We're really remaining within him. And Ocon. We try to go around there. Inside, we've gone past Ocon. I'm going to try and beat our teammate.
Mind that front wing.
Ocon we've beaten as well, that's to P14. Our teammate Charles Leclerc is just ahead of us. And Charles Leclerc we have beaten now. We're up to P13. We're off to a flying start this season.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Up against Fernando Alonso and Sainz. And Nico Hülkenberg.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
It's going to be a great race so far. This race doesn't look like it's got any doubts on us, as our wheels are perfectly fine. On Fernando Alonso. We are trying to cut inside him, and we go round the outside of Fernando Alonso. Means we are beating Alonso now. Trying to get within sight, off sight. We're really staying in this race. We're not heading out already. We're doing really well. I think our driving skills improved over this Grand Prix. Sainz is still within sight of us. We're lap free now.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Few cars ahead of Sainz. We could maybe get past at some points in today's race. Alonso's sitting right behind us. It doesn't look like Charles Leclerc is looking good. Sainz is in sight now. Hülkenberg doesn't look to be going that faster than Sainz, and we're really continuing our fine race. Carlos Sainz is getting really hard to beat. Sainz remains ahead of us as he's trying to pull away. Right guys, we're now on to lap 4 of this Melbourne Grand Prix.
We're approaching the pit window.
Really trying to stay inside of Sainz and Alonso. He's trying to get past us, but he can't at the moment. We're not have to let him pass though. Sights is still remaining in touch. Sights is now well inside of us, as we could overtake him in the next corner or two. And we've beaten Sights! Finally we've beaten him! Up to P11. Now we just need to beat Hulkenberg.
Gap to teammate behind is 4.5 seconds.
Nick Hulkenberg is trying to stay clear.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. P12. We have P12.
Sights overtaken us again, but we will stay in the race.
Alonso behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on old Ultra Softs. The distance to the leader is 14.5 seconds. Your pit window opens next lap. 11 laps to go. Okay, some information on Perez. They're retiring from the race.
Perez has went out of the race.
Green flag.
Perez
Green
is
flag.
crashed
We're racing again.
on that corner there. Oh, that means Sergio Perez, he's out of the race. Perez is the only racer out of the race so far. Fernando Alonso, we're going to have to be careful when we're going inside him.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Sadly, Sergio Perez, he is out of the race. We're still in the race though, we're battling really nicely up for 10th. We've got a few drivers behind Sights, but Sights remains turning corners. It'd be nice to get past Sights again. We're on lap 6, there's still around about 9 laps to go. We're pulling away in 11th. Carlos Sainz is still in reach of us, but we need to put power on our car, or we have to catch past him. Really nice here at the Melbourne Grand Prix, it's going really well so far.
Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. The gap to the car behind is 1.7
Carlos Sainz, we're trying to get around him.
Your front wing is damaged. Expect a lot of understeer unless we replace it. A new
Fernando
strategy
Alonso,
is available.
he's
on
went
the
into the
MFD.
pit stop. 2 drivers have actually went into the pit stop. Looks like Hamilton's been beaten now. We're up to P6. Charles Leclerc is up as well. He's behind Ocon. He's behind us. Come on, Charles Leclerc, get some more points on the board. We're doing pretty good so far. But Sainz is down up in 5th. Everybody else is ahead of Sainz at the moment, is miles ahead.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
An Ocon has overtaken us.
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake.
Looks like Vettel's just overtaken us now. Vettel seems to have slipped up a lot. He's crashed over the side.
Charles is in for his stop.
People in the pits put us all up to P3. We're up to a podium finish at the moment. Now it's Raikkonen and Vettel battling away for first place, but we are in third. We're in P3. We're holding on for 3 at the moment. Be great to win the race in the end. But Vettel and Kimi Raikkonen are battling really well for first.
A new
Hopefully
strategy is available on the MFD.
Vettel's the one ahead of us, with Kimi Raikkonen ahead of him. Really good third place so far, podium finish. Really good race so far. So we've got 7 laps to go.
We've been awarded a time penalty that will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Well, Vettel and Raikkonen are really battling. 6 laps to go now, we're on lap 9. Behind Bottas is Hamilton. The 2 Ferraris are well in front.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Vettel's not done too much power. Five laps to go, and right now we're off pole position still. We're fighting really well in this race. Even though we've got Bottas trying to chase us behind us, but our wheels are pretty much fam, so we're not even stopped once yet, guys. I don't feel we have to, because we're not getting any damage on our car. So we therefore don't have to stop at the moment.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Raikkonen and Vettel, they're trying to pull well. Clear up as the top 2. Bottas is chasing us down, so too is Hamilton. Bottas beats us. Gonna get past round the outside of him. And we go round the outside, inside of Bottas. We got third place, guys. We got it back. Really nice. We haven't even stopped once yet.
Okay, good work.
Bottas
Great
and
pass.
Hamilton are bundling away. Bottas and Hamilton and Verstappen and Ricciardo. They all get ahead of us. We're down in 7th again, but we're having a decent race. Magnussen is just behind us. Is Kevin Magnussen. Very good driver, of course. It's a really good driving range.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Good catch for Carlo.
We're seeing some significant signs of wear
Of course,
now.
Hamilton
You may
seems
start
to
struggling
have
on them
slipped up a
before
little
too
bit.
long.
He's away from Bottas, miles away.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Hamilton is staying right ahead of us. For now, he's heading on to lap 12 now, as there is 3 laps to go in this video. Hopefully you guys have really enjoyed the stream. I'm really enjoying it. And Hamilton remains in front of us with
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Magnussen. I'm almost crashing into his wheel.
We have to replace that front wing. Box now.
But Magnussen's alright. Look at Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. Magnussen has almost pushed us right off the track as they try to go on the inside of us. Guys, I'm pretty sure I saw that correctly. Nope, not. Charles Leclerc is not around us. We are now down 8 as Magnussen has beaten us. There's still 2 laps to go. Anything could happen in these 2 laps. Magnussen, we're going to try and go on the inside of him. And we do get round him. And he gets round us. Hulkenberg's trying to get round us.
Flag.
Magnussen, we need to get past him. But Magnussen is heading on for 7th. A good start to the season this would be still. We're finished in the top bar.
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
As after this lap, we're going to go on 15, and then when we get the finish line, and then again, we will finish the race, since this is pretty much the last kind of lap. Sights are trying to battle us into 9th. In a moment, he won't be doing it. Grosjean has overtaken us too. And Ocon's now overtaken us, we're down in 12. Charles Leclerc, our teammate, here.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.3 seconds. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. Okay, black flag, we're out of the race.
You guys have been disqualified for tyre things.
It's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
Kimi Räikkönen is first, Sebastian Vettel second, Valtteri Bottas has come third in the opening championship season game here in Melbourne.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Kimi Räikkönen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Well, it put a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari moved to the top of the table. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. Hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
So guys, we'll see you guys later.